Yo, we back at it, man. Sorry but not sorry boxing talk with Cam J Network, man. Back with another banger. You heard? Yeah. We ready, man. We ready. Lot to go over real quick, man. And this live stream, I promise you, will not be long. I'm gonna try to make it a little short today. You know what I'm saying? This will not be a 2 hour stream today. So it'll be like a half an hour at least at the most. But for sure, make sure you subscribe to Cam J Network just to start off. You know what I mean? It don't cost you anything. It's free. You go on Cam J Network on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, man. We need everybody's support much as possible, man. We trying to shoot to 1,000 subscribers immediately. So we need everybody. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all support. You feel me? So, and we got a lot of different content on the way. So I'm about to start whipping up some of that. Buckeye Steppers podcast tomorrow night, by the way, just to talk about that real quick. But let's get to some of this boxing talk, man. This boxing talk today, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with the topic at hand. I ain't gonna even hold you. And make sure y'all like when y'all come, y'all watching on the playback, like and comment on the video too. By the way, you know what I mean, for sure. You know what I mean. So let's get it cracking, man. Let's cook up. Main topic at hand today. Is Eddie Hearn really helping Shakur Stevenson career? Me personally, man, I gotta be honest, bro. And I've been on record saying this over the last few days. Honestly, over the last few weeks, for real. But the Shakur Stevenson fans, they don't want to understand what I'm talking about, far as what they saying, far as the whole shit, for sure. What's good, boy? It said my favorite cap artist, dog, bro. I was on the show last night, bro. You was capping crazy last night, BVO. Hey, salute to you. Hey, everybody subscribe to my boy BVO Boxing TV, man. That's my dog, man. Cleveland, stand up, you heard? Yeah, man. So, yeah, with Shakur Stevenson, dog, man. Like, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has not helped Shakur Stevenson's career not one bit since he's been at Matchroom Boxing. And the crazy part, I was speaking about this beforehand when Shakur Stevenson was a free agent. DP Rocker was good with it, man, for sure. Salute. Yeah, man. So I was speaking on Shakur Stevenson when he was a free agent, basically saying like, yo, we gonna know what type of time is Shakur Stevenson on by who he signed with, for as pertaining to getting the tank fight, for sure, And with this fight, man, like with Shakur, like Shakur signs with Matchroom Boxing, and then his first fight was set for Joe Cordina. Obviously, he ends up hurting his hand during training camp. Then the Cordina fight got canceled. Then shortly after that, they ended up making a fight with William Zepeda for February 22nd. But then, February 22nd, for that fight, Zepeda ended up fighting Tevin Farmer shortly after, Shakur hurt his hand, whatever, and he hurt his hand during the fight, so he was out. So then the replacement was Kid Austin for Zepeda. Two Golden Boy fighters. And Kid Austin obviously ends up backing out of the fight a couple days before the fight. Shakur ends up fighting Josh Padley. If you notice the pattern of this, to where like, I just named 4 fights. Okay, Zepeda, Kid Austin is on Golden Boy. Joe Cordina, he's on Matchroom Boxing. And now we're back full circle for William Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson right now. And obviously, my thing is about this whole situation between Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda in Turkey. And hey, we got 8 people. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and support your boy. Um, the thing about the whole situation with Turkey and them is Turkey's offering less money now for the Shakur Stevenson and Williams Zepeda fight to Shakur Stevenson than what he made in the Josh Padley fight. Shakur, he going back and forth with Oscar De La Hoya, talk about, no, let's sit at the table, let's talk and everything. My question is, pertaining to all of this, where in the hell is Eddie Hearn at? Where is Eddie Hearn? Shakur Stevenson shouldn't be going back and forth with Oscar De La Hoya about the negotiations in the fight with Williams Zepeda. Eddie Hearn, his promoter, right? I thought Eddie Hearn was the best promoter in the game, from what Shakur Stevenson said. But right now, he ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't nowhere defending Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't nowhere to be found to defend Shakur Stevenson. We ain't seen him on interviews. Soon as a hot topic in boxing pop out, we see Eddie Hearn on an interview somewhere on some platform talking. He ain't talking about this topic. Where he at? I told you that since Shakur signed with Matchroom, it has been a shit show. Since Shakur has been at 135, let's be real, it's been a shit show. Pure shit show. Shakur, he put himself in a bad predicament by signing over there with Matchroom Boxing, where it's no fighters over there. It is no fighters over there at Matchroom Boxing in the 135-pound division. Only fighter they got over there is Andy Cruz, and we know Eddie Hearn is not about to feed Shakur Andy Cruz, even though Cruz is ranked in the WBC at 135. But I'm just saying in general, Shakur put himself in a bad spot. If he really wanted to fight Zepeda and Kid Austin so bad, when Oscar De La Hoya said, sign with me and you can get these fights, he should have did that. All the other better fights at 135 is at top ranking PBC. Had the opportunity to fight Tank Davis last year after Lomachenko backed out of negotiations with Tank Davis. You didn't want to take upon that opportunity because you signed a multi-fight deal over there at Matchroom Boxing. You know what I'm saying? To go fight Joe Cordina. I'm just saying, bro. Like Shakur made a bad career move signing over there at Matchroom Boxing, man. Bad career move. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie Hearn ain't doing nothing for Shakur Stevenson's career. He ain't out here on these platforms defending Shakur Stevenson on all of the crazy shit that's being said about him right now. He ain't going to he ain't going to, let's talk about this. Eddie Hearn is not going to go against TURKI ALALSHIKH for Shakur Stevenson. He's not. Ring Walk Boxing Podcast, cuz was good, man. Hey, everybody subscribe to Ring Walk Boxing Podcast, man. That's family, man. Show love. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn, he's not about to go against TURKI for Shakur. He's not. That's the problem. Like, and the Shakur fans, they sitting there, they like, oh, man, Shakur, he can go and take it to purse bid. No, Shakur don't want this fight to go to purse bid. I'm telling you. If this go to purse bid, I'm telling you, it's going to be bad for Shakur. He's going to end up getting less money than what was offered from TURKI. That's what it's going to end up being. Because the thing is, the only people that's going to literally bid for the fight is going to be Oscar, TURKI, and Eddie. And we know Eddie and Oscar is not going to outbid TURKI for the fight. At the end of the day, they want TURKI to fund the fight because they don't want to put their own money up for the fight. They want to use TURKI money. All things, salute my boy for sure, man. My guy, yeah, smash the like button, fellas, for sure. Yeah, man. Oscar and Eddie is not about to bid for the fight more than what TURKI was going to pay for the fight. So Shakur Stevenson wanting to take this fight to purse bid is one of the dumbest ideas. It's stupid. And it's gonna show your true value. Right now, right now, the market for Shakur Stevenson do not look good. It don't. Cause think about it, why Turkey went back on his word from what Shakur Stevenson said. Shakur Stevenson said, "Oh, Turkey went back on his word. He ain't paying me what he originally was going to pay me. He's paying me less than what I got for the Josh Padley fight." What'd you say? You said, "Oh no, my man." You said Shakur Sanchez needs a his white daddy to make the fight. Then he said, "Shakur's like Shakur's like your guy, the Mexican hoe. They don't that don't want big fights, bro. That's a pure fact. Facts, bro. Like the thing is, the move that Shakur made, him signing with Matchroom Boxing, it made him look like he don't really want the big fights because of the fact that it's nobody over there. When you sign with a promotional company, you look forward to fighting some of those bigger fights on that promotional company in general, because a lot of promotional company in boxing, they make in-house fights all the time. PBC, top, all of them is going to try to make in-house fights first before they make outside fights with other promotional companies. That's just how it goes in boxing. Shakur had it decent over there at Top Rank. He was going to make $3 million per fight for 5 fights. He only made 2.2 fighting Josh Padley and Eddie Hearn. Going back to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, before he signed Shakur Stevenson, he said, "I'm not going to pay Shakur Stevenson what Top Rank and Bob Hearn was paying him." And you look at the chase and look at the numbers. 2.2 million for Padley. Top Rank was offering 3 million per fight. Eddie Hearn is definitely he definitely going on his word for sure. I'm just saying in general, man, Eddie Hearn has not done anything for Shakur. He said he was going to make Shakur a superstar. He was going to make the biggest fights for Shakur. He ain't fighting for Shakur how all these, like a promoter like Samson Lickowitz, how he be fighting for his fighters. He ain't fighting for his guys like that. He not. Eddie Hearn letting Shakur get cooked right now. He ain't coming out of no interviews speaking for Shakur at all right now. And it's sad. It's sad, man. Because it looked bad for Shakur, because Shakur should have never signed over there. Should have never signed over there. He should have kept his ass over there at Top Rank. Should have took that one fight deal with Tank last year. And I talk about it for the Shakur fans. He got opportunities where it's bigger fights in other places, but he don't want to be over them places. He want to be over there in the island with a Matchroom where there's nobody at. It's like a vacant island over there in Matchroom. Ain't nobody over there. This whole Matchroom boxing experience for Shakur Stevenson has been a total waste of time, bro. Total waste of time. Eddie Hearn has not done anything significant for any American fighters ever. Ever. Devin Haney had to leave Eddie Hearn to go get Undisputed. He had to go to Top Rank because Eddie Hearn wasn't able to make the fights for him. Demetrius Andre didn't get no chance to get no big fights over there when he was with Eddie Hearn. He had to go over there to PBC to go fight David Benavidez for his biggest fight. Just saying in general, bro, Eddie Hearn has not done anything for Shakur since he's been over there. Not shit. He ain't promoting him well. Shakur's stock is down. A lot of people don't care to watch him fight. They don't like his style of fighting. Shakur got booed in Saudi Arabia. Eddie Hearn supposed to be uplifting and up in Shakur Stevenson's status so he can go into negotiations with Gervonta Davis a little bit more and have more status up. But It's not working. You putting this man on a fucking undercard in Saudi Arabia. You ain't even got this man fighting in the U.S. market where he can gain more fans and build his fan base at all. You got him over there in Saudi Arabia getting booed over there, fighting a fucking Eurobomb. Like, let's be real. Like, what are we talking about right here? Eddie Hearn is playing Shakur cock, playing him super cock right here. And Shakur just sitting there like, shit, fuck it. I'm going to just, shit, we going to take it a purse bid. Fuck it. We going to take it a purse bid. Which is stupid. You have no value much at all right now, Shakur. So why would you take this fight to purse bid? So you can fuck around and end up getting like 500K damn near? And you got to dish out all that money to all the guys that you owe money, your two managers and Cameron Duncan and motherfucking Jay Prince, and then Eddie Hearn get his piece, and then you got your trainers and coaches and all of that. Motherfucker gonna end up with damn near 50,000 damn near, bruh. Take that shit to purse bid. Shit gonna be worse than Devin Haney in the Sam Martin purse bid. It's heading in that direction. Eddie Hearn need to do something about this shit. I thought he was the best promoter for Shakur. Shit's been a shit show since Shakur been over there in Matchroom. Shakur got one more fight on this deal. He needed to make this fight happen with Zepeda. For real, honestly, he should have just took what Turkey was offering. Get this fight out the way so you can get the fuck away from them guys and go somewhere else where you can go get the big fights. Go to Top Rank. Go back there. Go to PBC. Try to get the big fight with damn Tank Davis. And the Shakur fans, they say, oh, he calling out everybody. He calling out everybody. He want to fight this guy. This guy ducking him. Nobody ain't ducking no damn Shabrittle. They're not ducking brittle hands. They not. They just don't see no value in it that much. Shakur think he is a bigger star than what the fuck he is. He think he Bud Crawford in the 135 division. And he's not. He's not. Ain't fought nobody for real, bro. Resume is still fucking suspect as hell. And we sitting here talking about Shakur with TURKI ALALSHIKH playing them cock. He said TURKI ALALSHIKH gave this man Shakur a nickname. He gave him a nickname calling him the Outlaw. Zepeda, they good over there. You see Zepeda and them ain't complaining. The money that they was going to get, they good. They trying to make Shakur look bad right now. And Shakur, bro, just take whatever Turkey offer. Take that offer, bro. Don't let that damn fight go to purse bid. Because if it go to purse bid, I'm telling you, your real true value market get out there, shit gonna be ugly, bro. It's gonna be well ugly. It's gonna be ugly. And you was not gonna be making the same money that you made in the Padley fight if it go to purse bid. Thomas Hill, salute my boy. Knockout was good. Said Eddie, yeah, pimping that boy. Been pimping that boy from day one. He been pimping him from day one. It is just crazy, man. You gonna get this together, man. So we gonna go to the next topic, man. Turkey funds is looking limited, bro. It's looking real limited over there, man. Looking limited. And I've been telling people from day one, like, bro, this TURKI ALALSHIKH shit that he paying all of this money and then he flopping on events, this shit is not going to work. It's not good for boxing. And let all of the fans say that, oh, Turkey, he's spending unlimited money. He got trillions of dollars. Woo, woo. He don't give a fuck about money. He's doing this and that. Woo, woo. And look at him now. That money falling dry over there, man. I told Saudi Arabia, that PFI fund, bro, they don't want that man to spend that much money no more. And look how he doing Shakur, obviously. Shakur thought he was going to get a crazy bag to fight Zepeda. And he like, nah, I'm going to give you this. You're going to have to take this. You ain't taking this, then fuck you. And Shakur over there like, damn. Oh, I thought I was gonna make more than this than what I made for Padley. Turkey said, nah, man, I ain't got that for you. You gotta take this. And look at Turkey with the Bivol and Benavidez fight. How he did that situation, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Brought this man David Benavidez all the way to Saudi Arabia. All the way to Saudi Arabia. Just to watch Beterbiev and Bivol fight. And for this to go back, send the man DB home and tell Bivol, nah, don't take that fight. You better learn. You better think about what you're doing over there. You better think about what you're doing over there. You better choose to make the right move. And what Bivol do yesterday? Vacate the damn title. Vacate the WBC title, and now daggone David Benavidez is the champion now in 175-pound division, man, for the WBC. Turkey, man, and then look at him, the promo for the Fatal Fury card. What we been talking about that shit been ass. You got Canelo over there. All the Turkey money is put into Canelo right now. His shit tied up. It's tied up into Canelo. He basically did the same shit that the Zone did with Canelo. When you remember when the Zone, they first got started, and then they signed Canelo, and then they signed Canelo for close to damn near $400 million for several fights. He doing the same thing with Canelo. Motherfucker, Canelo damn near getting $100 million a clip off of these 4 fights. Like, this is nasty work. Like, you that thirsty for Canelo, you won't pay that man $100 million per fight, bro? Like, Canelo don't give a fuck about the gate. He don't give a fuck about selling shit. I got $100 million. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. You want me to fight in Saudi Arabia? Hell yeah. I'm getting $100 million. I'll fight over there. That's why he said, J. Paul, yeah, we was gonna make some big money, but nah, I'm cool. I got $100 million guaranteed. I'm good. Turkey spent all this money on Canelo, and now he playing other fighters' cock right now. We ain't forget about the whole card that happened with Beterbiev and Bivol, where Carlos Adames and Virgil Ortiz, they was speaking about they money. Well, Virgil ended up coming out saying that he got his money and everything, but Carlos Adames was saying that shit. My flight was fucked up. And saying that, I ain't get my money on time and stuff. Saying they was trying to pay him in cryptocurrency. Like, this nigga Turkey trying to pay fighters in cryptocurrency, bro. That's how you know the damn money is fucked up right now, bro. This how you know the money is funny, man. You talking about David as a coward, bro. BVO, that was what you was talking about last night on your show, bro. That David Benavidez coward talk you was saying on your show was nasty work. It was nasty work. But that's what I'm saying with Turkey. All the Turkey money is tied into Canelo. So now with some of these other fighters, he's not going to pay some of these other fighters the money that they want. Because all his money is tied into Canelo and trying to start up TKO boxing. And TKO boxing, they ain't going to have they got a cheap module. They got Dana White running it, so they're going to have a cheap module. They ain't about to pay no big money to no big fighters at all. Turkey, that money's running funny over there. It's shaky, baby. It's shaky. And I told the boxing fans on all my platforms, I'm like, bro, this shit with Turkey ain't going to last long. Everybody, they was, he's going, Turkey this, Turkey that. Oh, he's a savior of boxing. He's saving boxing. He ain't saving shit, man. All he been doing is flopping every damn time. And now Saudi Arabia, they pulling back on everything he got going. Slowly for surely. He already pulling shit back on motherfuckers. He already ready to cut off his partners and Eddie Hearn, Oscar, and Frank Warren. He ready to cut them boys off. They water gonna be cut off 100% once the fight go on. Once he start up TKO boxing. When Turkey start up TKO boxing, That shit over with. That partnership over with. And that's why I keep saying, Eddie Hearn, Oscar, and Frank Warren, they better get their damn duckies in a row, man. They better get y'all business together, man. Because Turkey going to be trying to steal some of y'all fighters. He done built some relationships with some of y'all fighters. And he going to try to take them over to TKO boxing. And he going to be trying to have them fight for cheap over there. And the boxers better tap in too. And look what the hell Turkey got going on over there. Y'all better start rearranging and making better moves. Don't push your career into Turkey, bro. I'm telling you. That shit flopping over there. It's been flopping ever since from day one. It's been a whole flop from day one. And it take me into my next topic. And I'm glad you here, BVO, because it gets into my topic right here. Why David Benavidez getting all the hate right now? Like, I'm trying to understand why he getting all the hate. He getting all the hate just because Canelo done ducked him for 3 years and Bivol just ducked just now? That's why he getting all the hate? Everybody calling David Benavidez the email champ. I'm seeing the whole email champ shit. That wasn't the way he wanted to get the belt. Shit, y'all need to talk with Bivol on that shit. He the one ducked the smoke. Funny how the WBC ordered the Bivol shit, but they never ordered the Canelo fight, BVO. WBC never ordered the fight with Canelo. Why, BVO? I need to know why. Why they been protecting Canelo from David Benavidez for 3 years? Oh, he a hoe because the Canelo called him a hoe? Oh, because Canelo, David Benavidez, he don't respect me. He got to show me respect if he want the fight. Just like Bud Crawford over there dick eating Canelo for the fight. Just how Edgar Berlanga was dick eating Canelo for the fight. David Benavidez don't got to do all of that. He won't smoke. He a real one. He won't smoke. Canelo don't want no damn smoke. That's why the man outpriced himself saying that he want $200 million to fight David Benavidez. Because Canelo know damn well he won't beat no David Benavidez. He wants some big money. Barbara D, salute. Hi, mama. Yes, okay. Yeah. Canelo don't want no smoke. Like, I'm trying, like, David Benavidez getting all this hate when he did everything that he needed to do. He fighting all the contenders around the 168 and 175 division for his opportunity to get a title get a shot at the title. And he can't get a shot at the title because the WBC won't do their damn job. Mauricio Solomon, he's the problem. He the problem. Like, he's the problem. And we sitting here, got people up here hating on David Benavidez, talking about, he an email champ. He ain't done nothing. Like, Canelo still saying David Benavidez ain't done nothing. If that's the case, shit, did Edgar Berlanga do anything? What Edgar Berlanga do to get a fight with Canelo? What Jaime Maguire do to get a fight with Canelo? I'm trying to understand these things. Like, BVO, I'm trying to understand that. Like, what happened? If Canelo literally said David Benavidez ain't done nothing, then he shouldn't have fought no damn Jaime Maguire and Edgar Berlanga ever. And it's just showing the true trajectory of Canelo for as him cherry picking. Been cherry picking, bro. Let's be real, BVO. Your boy Canelo, man, he a cherry picker, dog. It's the facts. I hate it, bro. Hey, some people hate the facts, but they love the lies. But we gonna bring the facts over here. And the facts is Canelo is cherry picking. He pretty much cherry picking, bro. He taking big money for easy fights. He don't want to end his career with an L, man. Why Canelo ain't go back and run that Bivol rematch back after he lost to Bivol? Had a rematch clause. He didn't want to run that fight back. He went on to fight John Ryder. Come on, bro. Like, this is too easy. Like, this is too easy. Like, bro. Like, Canelo, bro, he just, I mean, I like Canelo, but, I mean, he cool dude. I'm just saying, cool little fighter now. You know what I mean? Just saying, bro, he's saying, I can do what I want to do. He damn sure doing what he want to do. He fighting easy fights for big money, bro. He been running for David for 3 years, BVO. For 3 years, BVO. You can't tell me why he ain't fight this man in 3 years. Okay, that's a bad debate, bro. You'll get cooked on that debate any day, bro. Like, that's a bad debate. I see them. They was frying you. Crush the Legend was cooking you on that shit last night. Salute, though, man. I don't see why David Benavidez getting all the hate, man. David Benavidez is what all boxers should be. So he fighting the best fighters possible around his division, trying to fight the best. And some of these guys that is the best, they don't want to fight him, bro. Like, Bill, I understand. Like, this is the thing with Bivol, though. Bill ducked. He ducked. He definitely ducked David Benavidez, by the way. Let's make that clear. He definitely ducked. Vacating the title and all of that. And you know what I'm saying? He was popping his shit and he was starting to make interviews, starting to build the fight. That was the crazy part. He started, like, after he beat Beterbiev, they started asking him in interviews about David Benavidez, and he started talking about, like, David Benavidez, like they was building the fight because they knew that the order was going to happen for us, the WBC, for, you know, David Benavidez and Bivol to fight. And once TURKI said what he said, telling Bivol, hey, you better think wisely on what you gonna do for us that fight. Bivol, he's like, hey, man, I love my team, man. I got the best team in the game. Eddie Hearn, TURKI ALALSHIKH, woo woo. And now we see it fast forward. Samson Lickowitz, he was in interviews saying that he wasn't gonna kiss the ring. And he was basically on record saying that TURKI was trying to get them to have the fight with Bivol over there in Saudi Arabia. David Benavidez and them, they don't want to fight over there. They want to fight in the U.S. He building a fan base here. Why would he fight Bivol over there in Saudi Arabia? No. You got all these other fighters. You got a couple other fighters fighting over here in the U.S. Why you can't make that fight in the U.S.? Nah, brother. TURKI like, nah, that fight got to be in Saudi Arabia. You already know. The fix in. That's another thing with Shakur. He better watch out. He better not let that fight get bidded by Oscar De La Hoya, because they're gonna take that damn fight to Mexico, go to decision, fucked around and get fucked too. You better think about that. But fast forward. Samson Lickowitz saying, we ain't gonna kiss the ring. We building what we building over here in the U.S. Bivol want to fight, we can fight over here. Then fast forward, you got Bivol vacating the title, and he's going to take the trilogy with Beterbiev. And don't get me wrong, I feel like they should run that trilogy back. Should they run it back immediately is the question. Should Bivol and Beterbiev run that rematch back immediately? And I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care for the fight, just like a lot of other people. Shit, I see fans that's Bivol fans that's actually mad right now. They like, damn, man, Bivol done thug David Benavidez, man. Damn, man, you better go fight Beterbiev, man. I don't want to see Bivol fight Beterbiev, man. Bivol fans, that's what Bivol fans saying right now. Even Bivol fans don't even like this move. You know what I'm saying? Because they know for sure this is a clear duck. Ain't no way around it. David Benavidez is getting ducked by these guys, man. And for the WBC to elevate him, the champion, I feel it's all the way fair. It's only right. Y'all was fucking him over in the Canelo fight for 3 years because he was Canelo's mandatory. So I'm just saying in general, like, Bivol don't want to. Y'all ordered a fight with Bivol, and it's fucked up. That's why I said The WBC the problem. Because they should have ordered a fight with Canelo and forced Canelo to fight that man. But they didn't never want to do it because they getting a lot of money off of Canelo. A lot of money. And they dick eating that man. So they protected Canelo for 3 years. But they wanted to feed him Bivol immediately. And Bivol didn't want the smoke. He vacated the title, bro. And it's just nasty work, man. And David Benavidez shouldn't get any hate for this because this is not his fault. It's the guys that's ducking him fault. It's the WBC fault. You gonna fault anybody? Fault the WBC, Canelo, and Dimitri Bivol. You gotta fault those 3 people right there. And that's it for that, man. David Benavidez shouldn't be getting no type of hate for this because it ain't his fault. He fighting the best. It's possible. He want to fight the best. He put himself in position to fight the best, and the guys that's the best don't want to fucking fight him. They clearly ducking out here. Nasty work. My next topic, man. This is going to be a brief one right here. Daggone Tito Mercado. He ends up calling out Abdullah Mason yesterday, bro. Like, this was out of nowhere. Like, and then on top of that, remember, Tito Mercado, he a guy that fights at 140, by the way. So, Tito Mercado, he's on record. He's saying, Abdullah Mason is ass. I'll put him to sleep and cut that hype out real quick. Oh man. I like Tito. I like how he talking, man, because he called out Shakur, he calling out Keyshawn and stuff. He calling out some of these guys. He's trying to get his name in motion. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And he see Abdullah Mason over there ride. He, you know what I'm saying? He over there doing this thing right now. But to call Abdullah Mason ass is some nasty work. That's some nasty work right there. Saying Abdullah Mason is ass, that is crazy. And he better hope. Like he lucky Abdullah ain't no guy that talk a lot like and pop his shit, man, because Abdullah's very humble, man. He ain't gonna come out and be talking shit. All Abdullah gonna say, man, shit, put him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But we already know with Tito Mercado over there in Matchroom at all places. You think Eddie Hearn gonna try to make a fight with Mercado for Abdullah Mason? No, he's not. And we ain't even sure Mercado is the goods anyway. He in prospect mode and he ain't fighting no damn body, honestly. So let's be real. like, let's be real. Like, for him to call Abdullah Mason ass is crazy. Like, I don't even see where, like, I'm seeing a few little content creators, they be throwing some little slander at Abdullah a little bit. Like, I just don't understand where Abdullah can get any slander, bro. Like, he doing what he's supposed to do right now. Oh, yeah, Tito, facts, Thomas, he want a payday. He want a payday. He said, that boy needs the Beast Pro edition right now, facts. He want, bro, like, he want to pay that because he definitely calling out the names. But you already know Eddie Hearn is not going to push for him to fight any names right now. He's still a prospect. So and he better chill out calling out Abdul. He gonna get what he wished for. Yeah, Tito Mercado definitely not that. Definitely big clout chasing right now. Big clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I respect that you want to call out some guys. That's cool. But I mean, just understand the fact that you calling out these guys and you ain't in no position to fight these guys. So it's really worthless. Like I hate some fighters that be doing shit like that when like they'll call out a guy. You know what I'm saying? When like their rank is like you're not even in the rankings for real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you'll call out somebody and you in a certain level to where like you got no business calling out these guys right now. You ain't even on the same promotional company. You ain't even in the same similar situation that they in to even make a fight with these guys. Like it'd be pointless to even do this shit at times. When I hate when fighters be doing that. They'll call out a guy and they like, oh, he over there. I'm in match room. He over there top rank. Oh, I'm fighting at 140. Oh, he fighting at 135. Oh shit, I'm gonna call him out still though. His name popping right now. He knocking everything out over there, getting all the shine. Like I'm gonna call Abdullah Mason out. Like, bruh, Abdullah ain't worried about you, bro. Like, Tito Mercado, you are a non-fucking factor right now. No, I don't care about you right now, bro. Like, it was the call out was pointless and it was irrelevant because we already know Eddie Hearn ain't gonna try to make you fight no Abdullah Mason. You fuck around and fall him. If you fall Abdullah, cause I seen your style. Your style, you ain't like that for real, bro. Abdullah fuck around and get you out of there. Get you out of there like mid rounds, late rounds. You know what I'm saying? He'll get you out of there. You'll put up a good fight, but he'll get you out of there. That's a fact. You said Mason is a hype man. You think so, BVO? The top of zero said, buddy wanna be. So hey, they do it to other folks. Why not Abdullah Mason? His time will come. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. You think BVO? You think Mason? Bro? I know you ain't playing with me right now, BVO. You a Cleveland guy, bro. You can't tell me you think Abdullah Mason is a hype job. You can't tell me that, bro. You bugging if you on that type of time. And you a Cleveland guy? That's some nasty work right there, bro. That's some nasty work. Yeah, man. So I'll move on to the next topic, man. Tito Mercado, hey, slow your roll, man. You ain't getting... Nah, you ain't even on Abdullah level, bro. Ain't even no reason to talk about that, man. Yeah, BVO gotta be trolling. He gotta be. All right, man. This is this is a brief one right here. This man, Richard Hutchinson, bro, set the fight George Kambosos June 15th in New York. Hometown fight for Richardson Hutchinson. Do I like this fight? No. I don't like this fight. I don't care for Kambosos, bro, for real, honestly. And why is Kambosos getting this shot? Like, dude, Kambosos truly deserve a fight with Richard. No, fuck all that. Do he deserve a title shot in general after the performances he done put on his last 5 fights? Because it's been a shit show. Been a shit show. Like, Kambosos lost twice to Devin Haney, damn near 24 rounds. Comeback fight with Maxie Hughes. He lost that fight, but they gave him a gift because Top Rank wanted him to fight Lomachenko. So he goes in and fight Lomachenko. He get washed by Lomachenko all 11 rounds and gets stopped. Father had to throw in the towel. He gets stopped in his hometown in Australia by Lomachenko. Then he just fought. I don't even remember dude's name now. He done fought a bum just now, and shit, what Eddie Hearn do? Oh, let's sign him. He signed the dude after the fight. Just because he fought Kambosos. He fought a decent fight with Kambosos. Kambosos couldn't even get him out of there. He went all 12 rounds with this bum. Kambosos is trash, bro. Hitchens is going to cook him. Hitchens should cook him. If Hitchens have a difficult fight with George Kambosos, bro, I'm going to be cooking Africa for a whole week. I promise you. I promise you. I would be on my shit cooking him for a whole week. There's no way Africa should lose to Kambosos, bro. Tio should have never lost to him. That's why I be looking at Teofimo iffy as hell. Like, bro, how you lose to Kambosos? He ass. One of the worst fighters between 135 and 140. Like, you got this man. Oh, yeah, I beat Tio. Tio, for real. Tio need to run that shit back, for real. Damn near. Hey, I know BVO. I ain't been hearing BVO talk about Tio a lot. When I first started watching and seeing BVO out there on YouTube, he was talking about Tio a lot. You know what I mean? I noticed that. I ain't been hearing him talk about Tio much recently. Kind of funny. He got a whole fight coming up. I'm just saying, bro. Like Richard and Hitchens, you fighting this fight with Kambosos, bro. When Sabril Matias is your mandatory. Like we ain't forget about this, bro. We ain't forget about this. Daggone Matias is your mandatory. When you gonna fight that fight? Because that fight need to be settled. You need to have that fight going immediately. This Kambosos shit, you have a tough fight with Kambosos, bro, we gonna cook you. Because you should not lose to Kambosos in any shape or form. Kambosos is not good at all, bro. Not. He said, Thomas Hill, he said Kambosos is the measuring stick for future prospects around anyway. Facts, especially for the Australians. Shit, Eddie was looking for Australian talent out there. He like, oh shit, he had a tough fight with Kambosos. Hey, give him a contract. You get a contract. You get a contract. That boy, he get Josh Padley got a contract after he fought Shakur, and look at him now. He about to fight in next month in May. He already got his debut coming on. Like, this shit crazy, bro. This nigga Eddie Hearn is giving out fucking contracts like fucking cereal out here, man. He said to win, he slammed Jaleel Hackett for winning a fight and being took for the victory, yet signing prospects off of showing against scam posters make it make sense. Facts, bro. Facts. Like Eddie Hearn he really shitted on Jaleel Hackett, bro, after that fight. Like he was talking like, oh, he was trying to say he wasn't in shape and talking about his weight and stuff. Like, bro, like this is a fighter that you promoted. You signed this promoter. Like you signed this fighter, and you shitting on Jaleel Hackett, bro. That ain't how you push a fighter, bro. Usually, when one of his peoples lose, he throwing an outrage after the fight. He going in on the interview talking about, oh, he should have won, this, all of this going crazy in the interviews. He ain't do that shit for Hackett. He went ahead and just all out went ahead and cooked Hackett after that fight, bro. Like, he shitted on him. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, that was crazy to watch. Like, he realized shitting on Jaleel Hackett, man. And that's why it goes back to when Tank was saying Eddie Hearn is a snake. Yes. And it goes back to when Oscar De La Hoya was on his Clapback Thursdays the other day talking about 80% of these promoters is scumbags, including his damn self. It's the absolute truth. I don't even say 80%. Damn near 90% of these motherfuckers. For real. And for Eddie Hearn putting this fight together, he trying to basically just make some money off of Africa in this fight. I'm surprised he ain't put it over there in Australia, but he had to, because Africa been pushing for a hometown fight, so he had to make this shit happen. But I don't like the fight. Richards and Hitchens, take care of business, bro. Go see Matias, bro. I don't want to see no other fight but Matias from Africa after this. Dead ass. If it ain't Matias or if it ain't any of the other 140-pound champions, that's all realness. So, next topic. Tank and Roach, man, they generated up to $30 million, man. Obviously, they did 17,000 at the gate for his no attendance. Second most out of all events in attendance at the Barclays Center. Tank broke the record. We talked about that weeks ago around the fight time. Of course, they talking about it again, trying to. I felt like Ring Magazine, them trying to like report this. They was trying to make it. They thought like they was trying to make Tank look bad or some shit. Like, bro, you ain't making Tank look bad at all. You making him look good. Shit, he did 260K pay-per-view buys in the U.S. The global numbers ain't came out. The global numbers gonna smash theirs on that Beterbiev Bivol rematch card. You know what I'm saying? Tank generating $30 million for the first fight with Lamont Roach is great. Great for boxing. Tank continues to generate money for boxing while you got guys like TURKI ALALSHIKH out here funding these events, and he's losing on all of his events. And that's why he cutting back on that money right now. You know what I'm saying? That boy was over there. That boy is so thirsty. TURKI's so thirsty. He signed Canelo for $100 million per fight there. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even trying to make no profit off of this man. Like Turkey dumbass move with the whole uh Times Square, like that shit's still stupid too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so y'all disrespect PBC and Al Heyman on a regular basis, but y'all don't throw that same disrespect to when we see guys that's not helping the sport of boxing like Turkey ALALSHIKH. Y'all don't keep that same energy, bro. The double standards in boxing in so many different topics and aspects is real nasty out here, bro. Like it really is for real. Like, but Tank Rose generating up to 30 million. We already know the rematch, Las Vegas, June 21st. They're gonna generate way more money. And it's in T-Mobile. So bigger arena, bigger gate, bigger pay-per-view, bigger money. Tank and Rose rematch. Gonna be crazy, man. Gonna be crazy. I can't wait, man. And let's get to the last topic right here, man. We got a fight this week, obviously. You know, Pro Box TV, they got their card Saturday, but the main fight this week is Jerron Boots Ennis versus Emmanuel Stanionis, man, this week, man. Um, do y'all feel like Stanionis can pull the upset Saturday against Boots? Is it any circumstance that Stanionis can pull off the upset versus Boots? I like Stanionis, man. And I think he's a tough fighter, man. I think Boots is going to definitely, have a run for his money in this fight. He's going to have a run for his money. I think Boots, what he needs to do first, like he needs to don't engage on the inside so much with Stanionis. Like I'm not saying not at all. I'm just saying don't lean on fighting on the inside throughout the whole entire fight. You know what I'm saying? Like use your athleticism in this fight. Fight on the inside a little bit, fight on the outside, switch it up. You know what I mean? And I think Boots, literally, man, I literally feel like Boots is going to have one of these Roman Villa type of performances this Saturday, bro. Like one of them just that, like, cause that Villa, that performance was nasty. And I feel like he can have that type of performance this week, man. Cause I think the thing with Boots, I think honestly his last couple fights, I feel like he fighting down to his competition, kind of similar to what Teofimo Lopez does when he fights his lower competition and shit, where he be looking inconsistent. To where it ain't the same way, but it's kind of similar in a sense because I feel like his last two fights, he just like I ain't up for these fights. But the thing is, you can't sit there and be on that type of timing though, Bulls, because anybody you fight in that ring any night can beat you if you ain't on your shit. You know what I mean? If you ain't on your shit, anybody can beat you. Yo, what's good, 2 Cents Boxing? Hey, salute. Hey, subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing over there, man. She doing great work over there on the boxing content, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah. And I just think with Boots right here, I'm like, Boots his last two fights, I felt like he just playing down to his competition. I think now is the time for him to he got some competition that he really want. I think he ready to elevate and push his performance to another level in this fight. And I really hope he does, man. And like that last fight that he had with Karen, he had a little situation where the guy Karen, he playing down to his competition with him, and he wasn't focused. Like, I don't want Boots to fight in Philly that much no more, for real, because he wasn't focused. The hometown crowd, they talking to him, and he talking to the crowd during the fight. He did it in both fights in his last two fights. And he shouldn't be talking. You got to stay focused and locked in. And he's going to have a lot of hometown people at this fight out here in AC and New Jersey, out here at Atlantic City Saturday, man. And this fight with this competition, he can't do the same thing, be talking to the crowd and being unfocused and everything, you feel me? Like, you can't do that. No bias boxing. What's good, man? Salute to you, bro, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure, tap in. I'm going to tap in with you for sure. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying it with Boots right here. Boots has to show, he has to show us, you really are one of those pound for pound guys in this fight. Like, he has to really make a big statement Saturday in this fight with Stanionis. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna be easy because Stanionis, he ain't gonna go down easy. He's not gonna lay down for a Boots in his fight. He's not. Like he's gonna fight until you probably kill him in that ring. You have to kill Stanionis in that ring to beat him in his ring. So, but I just feel like Stanionis, he's not athletic enough to stick with Boots if Boots is fighting on the outside and the inside throughout the whole fight. All things, what you say, bro? You say I got Boots in a tough fight. He got to stick to his game plan. Fact. And then another thing, Boots, listen to your father in that corner, man. You gotta listen to Bozy in that corner because Bozy, he do be giving good instructions in the corner. And it's sometimes it be feeling like at times I will say this. I seen sometimes when Bozy he'd just be in there, he'd be just like yelling and just talking, and I felt like Boots ain't getting through to him. So it's just like it's been kind of mixed, mixed signals for us the corner with Boots and Bozy the last couple of fights as well. Like Boots isn't 100% listening to what Bozy is saying in the corner, and he do need to listen to what Bozy is saying because Bozy he does give great instructions during fights for sure. Like he tried to make great adjustments in game fights for sure. Two said, Mama Barbara D, she said, I got Boots winning as well for sure. 2 cents. He said, I hope Boots wash him. All things, Boots gets bored in the ring sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I like that's what I was saying. All things. I was saying the last couple fights, I felt like he ain't up for those fights. I feel like I understand, like he's not up for those last 2 fights for real. He fighting in Philly. You think he'll be excited because he fighting in his hometown, but it was just too many distractions fighting over there for me for Boots. Like that's why I was saying with the Tank and Roach rematch, I was saying before they locked it in Vegas, I was saying Tank should take Roach over there to Vegas and fight him in the rematch in Vegas because all of that and on the East Coast is too many friends and family there easily because everybody from DC and Maryland there. That's why I said Tank take Roach over there to Vegas. Make them people travel over that way, man. And he did exactly that. And this fight with Boots and Stanionis being in Atlantic City, still close to home where a lot of hometown fans is going to be there. But like Boots cannot possibly fight in some of those rounds where he fight unfocused with Stanionis. He can't do that. He do that, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night because Stanionis, he can fight. He can fight. Definitely. 2 says that Roach hella distracted. Facts. And nobody's boxing. Stanionis is a dog who will take Boots to deep waters if Boots don't use all his skills. Can't have a slugfest with that type of opponent. Facts. That's the fact. Can't. That's why I said Boots fight on the inside, but don't try to fight all the way on the inside throughout the whole entire fight like you did with Hearn and Avanesian. Like Stanionis is not that guy. Stanionis got some power behind his punch. He got way more power than Hearn and Avanesian. Like, so fight on the inside throughout the whole night is not going to benefit Boots at all. Like, you very athletic. You got to pop in and out, man. You know what I'm saying? Use your athletic, ability on this fight for sure. Like, if Boots fights like he did in that fight with Roman Villa, he should win this fight, like, clear to me. He should win it clear. Like that, and I feel like I just got a feeling he gonna have one of those Roman Villa performances for some reason. Like, and because that's one of the main performances. Like he got, of course, Boots got multiple performances where he's been spectacular. But that performance when he fought Roman Villa on that, I forgot what card it was on PBC. That performance, that sticks in my mind a lot about him. I'm like, man, he did him so greasy in that fight. And it'd be like, I just be wanting to see Boots do everybody like that. Like, I be wanting to see that. I know we ain't going to get that performance from Boots with all people that he fight, but that's what I want to see from him, though. Like, I want to see him compete up to that type of level where, like, he was, showcasing himself very well in that fight, man. Very well. 2 cents. Something I said he gonna do him like Villa. They told me I don't know what I'm talking about. 2 cents, they don't know what they talking about. They don't know. Like Boots is a bad man. I just don't think he's fought to his full potential because of the competition. You know what I mean? And now that he finally got a guy that he want to fight and that he feel that's elite, that's up there, I think we're gonna get that Villa type of fight from him this week. He is gonna bring him at him. It's gonna bring that real dog out of Boots this week. And I don't even know. It's like them saying that shit right there, 2 cents. It's almost like these people didn't watch that fight. Like if anybody, if you watching fights of Boots, go back and watch Boots versus Roman Villa. Beautiful fight from him, man. One of my favorite fights from Boots. Like that's my favorite fight from him, literally. Like he dog walked Villa, and I got a feeling he about to have some of that same type of performance this week for some reason, man. I've been feeling this way for real since they booked this fight. When they locked this fight in, I felt the same way about it. I was like, man, I think Boots gonna turn up for real on this fight. Like this the one he gonna turn up. He gonna show us that he really one of those pound for pound type guys. And I believe Boots can be a pound for pound type guy for real. And I understand he wants to unify at 147. I mean, I don't mind it, but my thing is how long you gonna be there? You've been there for a long time, man. And we done seen fighters be in divisions for a long time, and then they drain themselves out of the division. And my question just for Boots is like, no, I say, how long you gonna be there at 147? Because you unify, if you beat Stanionis this week, you unify, then what's your next move? You gonna try to unify with Barrios? We know Norman and them, they gonna bullshit around with you because they already did it last year. You know what I mean? So, like, what's your move? Because, I mean, if I'm Boots' team, for real, I would be looking to go to 154 because all the bigger money fights is there. That's just me personally, but I understand that he wants to unify at 147. That's a dream of his, and he gets his chance this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, if he do win, what's next? Is he going to try to unify more, or he just going to make the jump to 154? That's a real question that, a lot of us boxing fans is going to ask throughout this whole week. You know what I'm saying? For sure. No bias boxing, yeah, because he is a huge welterweight and the money is at 154. Facts, bro. Facts. 2 cents. He gonna be Earl Spence 2.0, trying to be undisputed. Everybody gonna wait him out. Man, 2 cents. It's so crazy. When you just said that, like right when I was just speaking about that, where I was saying like him being in that division so long, I thought about Earl. I just didn't want to say Earl's name. That was the main person I thought about. I'm thinking about Earl, but I ain't gonna say Earl's name. But yeah, similar to that, bro. It can really be similar to that for real. Like, and I know making that 147 can be a stretch for him, and I feel like he could be a lot more better at 154. That's just my opinion. I ain't saying that that's what he gotta do. I'm just saying, like, he need to consider it, because 147, he's been there throughout his whole career since he's been there. Like, and it's gonna come down to where he's gonna have to make a move, to 154, and I think he should be really relishing going up to 154 because all the bigger money fights are there, and unifying up there. It's gonna be tough, and you would get all the smoke you want because you got multiple guys at 154 that's fire. Multiple guys. There's a lot of fights at 154 that Boots can make. A lot of them. And I think this is Boots' last fight on his deal with Matchroom as well. I'm hoping, Boots, you considering leaving and going somewhere else after this. Don't re-sign with Matchroom Boxing, Boots, because we seen Eddie Hearn. They did you greasy with the whole Virgil Ortiz situation, bro. They did you dirty. They didn't offend you either. That's another situation with Eddie Hearn, just doubling back on Eddie Hearn again. Another situation where Eddie Hearn just let Boots get cooked by the media and didn't defend him. Another situation. That's why I told you, all that Eddie Hearn shit talking about he the best promoter in boxing, what Shakur saying, that shit is garbage. But Boots, you got one more fight on the deal, bro? Hey, me personally, you already know what I'm going to say. Take your ass over there to PBC. Take it off, bro. Al Heyman to get you together, bro. Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza, they'll get you together. Take your ass back over that way, bro. Don't sign your ass back with Eddie Hearn, bro. He ain't going to do nothing for you. He ain't done nothing for you. TURKI had to make this fight happen with Stanionis. He had to pay for this fight and fund this fight to make this fight happen. Nah, don't re-sign with Matchroom, bro. They did you greasy already. Take your ass over there to PVC, bro. For real. 2 cents. She said, "You think Shakur ducking?" Man, okay. I don't see this is my thing. And my personal belief with Shakur, I don't think he wants to fight big fights. That's just me. I think the way he moved with Matchroom Boxing for signing over there, he knew that he wasn't going to get big fights over there. I think he's like that was a microscope for him that really high. Like he's hiding over there. And he's saying that he wants the big fights in on media and out there in public, but his actions is not showing it. And the Shakur fans don't understand that. Where I'm like, I don't see how y'all don't see this because we're seeing this clear right here. This guy had opportunities for some fights and he didn't take some of these opportunities. He don't want to bet on himself when it came to certain opportunities with certain fighters like Tank Davis, Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm with Shakur as far as the Devin Haney situation, because I felt like with his situation, he was the mandatory, and he had in the rule book in the WBC, they got it to where you able to make more money. So okay, we understand that situation, but in the same sense, you still didn't push to make that fight for real. And then the Tank Davis fight, you was talking to Fanon and Coach Kenny last year, saying, "Oh, replace me for Lomachenko. I mean, replace Lomachenko for me, and all of that shit." And then he gets Lomachenko backs out. He gets the call for Tank, and then he runs. He ducked Tank clearly last year. Like, and we on like people don't want to talk about it enough that Tank got ducked in 2024 by Lomachenko and Shakur. Like he got ducked by both of these guys in 2024. And that's the reason why the Lamont Rose fight happened, because two of the top guys ducked him, and then he tried to fight Rayo Valenzuela, and Rayo acting like, oh, he ain't never seen 135. He been fighting at 140 all his damn career, and which that was cat. And look what happened to Rayo. Rayo, he beat Pitbull. He got that title. He didn't want to fight Tank Davis. Then he takes a fight with Gary Russell on the Tank Rose card, and he get washed and loses his title. Dummy, that could you should have fought Tank and got paid your biggest bag. Now you ain't got shit to run to the table for real. Like this shit becoming crazy full circle in boxing, man. For some of these boxers, man, it'd be crazy. Let me read some of the comments. Ring while boxing. Slow through the cuz, mix it up, boots. Don't get overzealous. Don't lose focus. Facts. Gotta stay focused in this fight with Stanley Onis. 100%. Mama Barbara D, she says, I just wish Earl would ish or get off the pot. He's my guy, but I've become very impatient. Yeah, Mama D, Mama Barbara D. I really like. I've been wanting to do a video about Earl, but it hasn't been much content on him recently, and I just wish Earl, like, bro, let us know what's going on for us. Like, as you train, get back in that gym, get back locked in, get you a trainer, lock in a trainer, find somebody that you're comfortable with, or I really wish Earl and Derek James really squash whatever they got going on together for real. Honestly, like I feel like it's over money, and I feel like they've been worked together for so long to where it's just like it's tough. It's just a tough situation, and I wish they can squash whatever they got going and get back working together for real, man. I really wish, like, and I really want Earl to come back. But if Earl comes back, Earl, don't be naive, man. Come back, take you a tune up, man. Take a tune up, get your body back acclimated in the ring, man, and then you can come back strong and fight one of the top guys at 154 if you so desire. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I kind of wish Earl would have moved to 160 because I feel like it ain't no action at 160 right now. I mean, you got Janet Beck and Laura and Diamonds as champions up there, but I mean, it would be right for Earl to move, stay at 154, start up there and do your thing there. But Earl, like, we definitely looking forward to seeing you come back soon, man. It's been too long, man. We got to see Big Fish back in the ring, man. We really do, we really do. Ring while boxing, Boots will likely have to switch it up in some spots. Mama Barbara D, she says Boots never should have signed with Matchroom. Yes, I've been on record saying that for a long time. Boots should have never signed with Matchroom. That was like I don't want no American fighters signing over there. Like y'all stay where y'all at. Find PBC and talk to Al Heyman, man. They gonna get y'all together. They gonna really groom you as a fighter over there at PBC. Matchroom don't do nothing great for any of American fighters' careers. Like Eddie Hearn, though, he don't really be caring about these dudes for real like that. He just be trying to make money off of these guys. That's all he be trying to do. 2 cents said Ryo was always full. Facts. Green as hell. Green. Green. He hyped his own head up having that performance against Pitbull and thought he was going to just do that with Gary Russell, and he learned the wrong way in that way. Like, learned wrong. 2 cents boxing. Earl career would end disastrous because he refuses to take tune-ups. But that's how he wants it. Even if he comes back and win, he will continue to challenge himself. Sign of a great. Yeah, facts. I hate Earl that he be naive with that, man. And I'm one of the biggest Earl fans, man. I really am, bro. Like, I love Earl Spence, man. I really want him to get back at it and take a tune up. Just get acclimated, see where you at, man, first, and then you can start trying to make some of these big fights happen, man. Hey, Soston was good, my boy. Said, in my opinion, I believe Shakur signed the Matchroom to get the most money for the easiest fights in hopes that his hands heal in the process. It clearly backfired, and now he's looking stupid. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I get hated on for saying shit like that. Like I get hated on like when I be on Facebook and be on Twitter and talking boxing and stuff with guys, and the Shakur fans be popping on. They're like, man, he was Eddie Hearn. He gonna get Shakur together. He gonna make him the best fighter in the world. He gonna promote him well, push him, and all of this and da da da. And bro, I'm just saying, Eddie Hearn don't got nobody over there, and it looks to me like Shakur wants easy fights for big money. He was getting easy fights for big money over there in Top Rank. For real, if you really think about it. Like, he really was. It was sweet for him. Like, very sweet for him. Like, very. Like, I don't understand with Shakur, bro. Like, Shakur, he in a rock and a hard place right now. Like, this him taking this fight, the purse bid is going to be really a disaster for him. Going to be a disaster. He do this, he gonna mess his career up bad. He bad, and like I said, don't let Oscar get a hold and buying out that fight. He'll take that damn fight to Mexico. Boy, Shakur, you gonna have to get you a damn knockout to beat Zepeda if that fight in Mexico. You gonna have to get a knockout. Cause you don't stop him in that fight in Mexico, and they go to a decision and it's a close fight, you know they giving it to Zepeda. You know it. Even if it's in Saudi Arabia, they might favor Zepeda too. They I heard KO say this last night too on the show on his show last night where he was saying they treating Zepeda like he the A side over Shakur right now, and it really looked like that. It really looked like that, man. Like it for real, dude. Said 2 cents said exactly. Shakur been protected his whole career fighting for vacant belts. Facts. And like Top Rank has the best matchmaking in the game. Like they match make you with some good easy fights to win to get you started with your career. Your first world title gonna be against a guy that you levels above, similar to what they did with Keyshawn with Denise Berinchak. And I heard somebody say the other night, said talking about Navarrete beat Tank. Somebody said some shit like that. And I don't know where that was at. And that was like the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they talking about the same thing with Keyshawn. Keyshawn watched Denise Berinchak, and Denise Berinchak beat Navarrete. It was like similar to what Cambosis did with Tiafimo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and That was an easy pick and fight for Keyshawn. We knew going into that fight that Keyshawn was gonna wash Baranchek in that fight. Like Shakur, we knew Shakur was gonna cook Joet Gonzalez. Especially that's his fucking the dude he fought Joet. He is fucking on his damn girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sparring with the man and all of that. Like, Shakur be friend. He be like friendly with these dudes to not fight these dudes too as well. Like, he be trying to befriend these dudes so he won't fight them as well, bro. Like, Shakur fans don't like when we say this type of shit, but it be the truth. I just call it how I see it. Like, this is how I see it. I think Shakur be trying to make friends with boxers, sparring with them and everything, to where he don't want to fight these guys. Like, signs over there at the match room, no smoke over there, putting roadblocks in between negotiations for certain fights. Like this dude Shakur moved like he a sucker, man. Like he moved, I gotta call it spade. He moved it corny and he moved like a sucker. He's already soft and sensitive on in social media. Look what he did last night. He immediately last night and made a tweet last night ASAP talking about what he say. Me and my team did this because we want the fight now. Stop lying and crying and make this shit happen. And he tags Oscar and Williams Zepeda. He said, y'all like playing dirty, right? Well, I'm down to fight, motherfucker. So, because they ordered the fight last night. The WBC finally ordered the fight. And Shakur is talking about, well, we want the smoke. Stop lying and crying and make the fight happen. Like, talking about you playing dirty. Okay. You don't have no chips at the table to play the game with them, Shakur. You can't play with them. I just said people need to put respect on your name and you are a wise woman. Yes, 2 Cents is definitely one of the wisest women in boxing I've heard talk boxing ever, honestly. Honestly, for real. Salute to 2 Cents, man. So sub up to her for sure. Because her content is fire, man. Fire content over there. 2 Cents, she said, Shakur is fake as fuck. Fake as hell. Fake as hell. I don't even be think the crazy part, some of the guys that he be friends with, I don't even think he like these dudes for real. Like that's how fake he be moving, bro. Like he moves so fake to where I think the guys that he be calling his brothers and shit, he don't even like these dudes for real. He really don't. That's just my opinion. Like I may be wrong, I don't know, but in my opinion, it looked to me like he don't even care for these guys like that for real, bro. Like he really don't. Like, it's going to come a time. I don't think that Keyshawn and Shakur brotherhood, fake brother shit they got going on, I don't think it's going to last. I don't think it's going to last. We'll see, though, but I don't think it's going to last. I can see that shit get shaky for real, for real. I can see it get shaky. 2 says, I'm really starting to think it's Jay Prince. I think they to Shakur, which makes him look crazy. I don't know, just a third. Yeah, see, Jay Prince, that interview was nasty work. Like he said the same similar stuff that Shakur said, saying that they need to respect them and stuff, and you're trying not to pay them the same money that they offered originally for this to pay the fight and stuff like that. Jay Prince is just there to get a bag. Jay Prince don't care about none of those fighters, bro. I honestly feel that way. Jay Prince don't care about those fighters like that. He really don't. He don't. He ain't defend Big Baby Anderson after that Bacoli fight. He's supposed to be his manager, too. He don't got to say nothing about Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason, he handling his business, so he ain't got to say nothing about him right now. But with Jay Prince, he just there for a bag. And Shakur, he feel, yeah, exactly, 2 Cents. Shakur feel like he got to have some muscle, too. So he feel like being over there with Jay Prince, he got some muscle behind him. It can paint his image more as he's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like Shakur wants to have like a tough image as well too, which is weird to me. Like I don't even know why you want to have a tough image like that, bro. It's boxing, bro. You ain't got to be acting tough to be in boxing. Like, like that shit weird. Like this shit be weird with these guys, man. Shit just be weird. Like it really do. Like that Jay Prince, like that. He just there for the bag. That's all he there. I don't even think Jay Prince care about those fighters like that. Honestly, he don't. Hey, Austin, I think he waiting for Abdullah to get put on so he can drop Shakur. That's a possibility. Cause Jay Prince, he know Abdullah that one. He know that. He know that. He know it. That dude is that one. Big Baby Anderson, if he fall off, fuck him. Shakur, he good for right now. If he fall out and he ain't making us no more money no more, fuck him. Shakur fuck around and get dropped. For real. Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna come clear to Shakur that because I know a lot of people have been speaking about Shakur for us having too many people in his pockets for us know his money and stuff. I think he's gonna come out where he's probably gonna end up cutting off a couple people in the future, probably like 2 cents. Starting Jay Prince, starting to think Jay Prince not a good manager. Well, he do get his fighters paid a lot for bullshit fights. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think this is my thing. I think for the short term it's good, but for the long term it's bad. Like he he tried. Of course, all his fighters is over there at top rank. So of course, a lot of those guys at top rank they getting guaranteed purses over there. He don't want to put his guys in a position where they're like a guy fighting in PBC where they're betting on themselves and they're building their fan base and they're selling pay-per-views. He don't want to have those type of fighters over there. And I think it's kind of weird because I remember watching that interview. He was talking about Tank doing for the hood and then talking about Tank and working with Tank. Like, bro, nobody working with you, Jay Prince, bro. Stop playing. Like, I don't. I think it's good for the short term because of those guys. His fighters is getting big purses, but the long term, if they lose some of these fights and they value go down, then those guaranteed purses is not going to be meaningful anymore. They're not going to get those big guaranteed purses anymore because when you lose fights, obviously, you know what I'm saying, your value goes down, your stock goes down, and Big Baby's in that shit right now where Big Baby, he's fighting on fucking undercards where he's at the bottom of top ranked undercards right now. Nasty work. Nasty work. And Jay Prince, he'll end up dropping a guy like Big Baby if he end up losing him another fight or two and he don't see no value in him. Like that, like, and that's just how that shit is. Like, they gamble with that shit with that Martin Bacoli fight. They gamble with it as far as taking that fight because gambling with that fight, and then you get watched in the fight. Then you come back to the table with Top Rank, and Top Rank they didn't even want you to take the fight from the beginning. Bob Earl was on record saying it. I didn't want him to take that fight. He went, TURKI ALALSHIKH, he went straight to the fighter and talked to him and got the fight done. Didn't even consult with us. Like, that's how grimy TURKI is, bro. He a grimy dude. And a lot of that grimy shit that he been doing, that shit coming back on him, to haunt him right now. Like, it real live is. It's real nasty work out here, man. But I'm going to end the show, man, for sure, man. Salute to everybody that definitely came in and tapped in with your boy, man, and showed your boy love. Salute to 2 Cents Boxing. Salute to Ace Austin. Salute to Mama Barbara D. Salute to Ringwalk Boxing Podcast. Salute to my boy Thomas Hill. Salute to all things, man, always for sure. You know what I mean? Salute to No Bias Boxing, man. This company, I'm gonna have to subscribe to your channel, man, for sure too. And hey, everybody subscribe to Cam J Network, man. Be working, man. We got a lot of content on the way. I know for sure I'll probably be live today Tuesday, so I'll probably be live Thursday. I know I'm gonna be live for sure Friday because we gonna do some fight predictions for the Boots card Friday for sure. So I'll definitely be live Friday for sure. But I know I'll probably be live Thursday though. You know what I mean? But for sure, sub up the Cam J Network, man. We working, we grinding, and like and comment if you watching on the playback, man. And salute, shout out to everybody supporting your boy, man. And we out of here, man. Everyone have a blessed day, man, for sure. Be safe out here.